Alright, so let's hear some people talk on some part 3 topics. So here we have, are some media more effective than others for advertising?
Um, yes, because at, for now, not many people to look at advertisement and other more effective way I think is you can um, put in some program and the star will help to introduce the product.
Okay, so I think from just this first part we can draw a couple of conclusions. So there's a lot of hesitation going on here, like the ums, for example. Yes, because so a lot of ums, and not many people to look at. So we have grammar problems even in a very basic sentence like this. We have mispronouncements, like advertisement is mispronounced, and some words. What is this word? Let's see.
To look at advertisement and other more effective way I see.
Maybe it was more. I couldn't quite tell. So again, lots of ums. Inappropriate word choices. So using the noun, help to, it should be introduce, I think, help to, come, introduce. Wait, what? Let's listen to this again.
And the star will help to introduce the product.
Okay, so I don't know why I put introduction here. It should be introduce. Maybe I should just change that right now. It should be introduced. That should be the right word. Yeah, so the wrong form of the word. So lots of errors. Grammar, fluency, vocabulary,
And
pronunciation too.
the star will help to introduce the product, or you can put in movie and as
You can put in a movie. So put what in the movie? Put the advertisement in the movie?
a movie they can have the little part in the movie, but people can still find it.
The little pop? What does that mean? So lots of problems with word choices.
But people can still find it.
Okay, so what products do you think are suitable to be advertised in movies?
I think like McDonald's or KFC, like because that is can be the background in a movie.
Okay, so I mean, for this level candidate, I think background is not a bad word to use. But look at the grammar here. That is can be. So that's not a very complicated structure, but she makes some basic errors there.
The background in a movie, and that is also kind of commercial.
Alright, so just by the way, when they put products in a movie or in a TV show, that's called product placement. That's not really a commercial. There's a specific word for that, and it's product placement. Okay, so here we have, are some media more effective than others for advertising? Let's have a listen.
There have many medias like radio is one way, and now I think more and more people prefer to put their commercial video on YouTube because that is free. Because when you put the advertisement in on TV, it costs a lot of money. So
Okay, let's stop there for a second. Okay, there have many medias. Okay, so I think you will find some people do say medias, but media is actually already the plural. If you're a Chinese speaker, just be careful of this error. There have many. in English we don't use have like that. So there are many kinds of media, like radio. But if you're going to say there are many kinds of media and then you just give one example, then that doesn't really exemplify the many different kinds of media. Is a one way. So we have the article a together with one. Let's just say is one way. One way of doing what? And now I see. Okay, so videos should be plural because that's free. So she uses because, and then she uses because again. So she's using this quite a lot to join her ideas together. We see some self-correction, so in to on TV. But then we still have some basic grammar errors, like for example, it's cost instead of it costs.
The advertisement in on TV is cost a lot of money. So now the most common way to put the advertisement is on YouTube.
Okay, so if you mention something like this, maybe the examiner will ask you specifically what you are talking about. So here we have this example.
Most of them is video, and some of them they make a song for their product, and that is also kind of advertisement.
Now, did they actually answer the question? What kind of advertisements do people put on YouTube? Video. Well, I think pretty much everything on YouTube is a video. So I'd be surprised if a candidate like this got more than, let's say, a 5. Okay, so here the question, what types of products are most commonly advertised?
In Taiwan, I think the most common product is electronic device, because now people have cell phone or pad or computer, so which is become very popular in my country, and therefore many companies make commercial for them, because then they can earn a lot of money from that.
Alright, so we see a lot of problems with countable and uncountable nouns. So the most common products, I think, because she gives... Oh, actually no, here product singular is okay. But this should be electronic devices. And here cell phone is in the singular, computer is in the singular. So these should all be plural. Pads, those things are called tablets. Which is become. We have a be verb plus a verb. So she uses a relative clause here, like the cell phone or pad or computer, which, but this should be which has become very popular in my country. So this is an example of a candidate trying to use a complex sentence, but there are so many errors in it that it's not really effective in helping your grammar score improve. Many company, again, this should be plural. The tenses, why is this in the past tense? Surely they still make these things. And we have pronunciation problems. So, I mean, it's difficult to know how the rest of the candidates test would go, but I'd imagine for this maybe a score between 4 and 5.